jumping to the next topic, maybe first-time founders heard about the product market fit. What is that? How to identify it?
Yeah, I think, oftentimes you first need to find out when you find a product that works for you, and how you then try to find out what's the process, because once you know the process, then you kind of know the fear around it. So, what we do is we find out this is a product. If we want to do sweaters, for example, you find, okay, cool, these are the sweaters we want to produce. Where are we going to get it from? So then you have to look at places that you can get it from. Can they do it in the design that you want to? Okay, they can. What's the shipping like? Then what's the turnaround time? You need to look at all of these factors that go into it to actually find out. Now we understand the base product cost of it, and this is what it costs for you to make it. And then from there, you're able to look at the market. You have to study the market and see what's the current pricing structure around the same product that you're going to do. So, if everyone in the market space is doing the same type of product at a certain price, you'll have to price it similar, just so that you know that you're going to be staying in the brackets of the markets, and you're not going to be suffering as a customer, as an actual supplier who's going to be, you might overprice it, and all of a sudden you knock off, you actually cut out your actual clients, or you put it too low, and then you're not going to be getting your target market, because they don't want a product that might cost $20, because your product and the type of product that you manufacture and making doesn't fit that margin, and your margins will be extremely low because of that. So you want to look at product and say, fine, because the market is going at a $35 for the sweater, I'm going to actually be pricing it 34, 36, just to stay in that bracket. And also you need to take into consideration your manufacturing costs, your actual delivery costs, and then you need to put a markup onto that, so that you know that you're covered for your overheads as well as for profit. So there's a lot of things that you need to be taking into consideration when you come up with the product, and also the structure of the fees around it, so that you know that you're good and you have a profitable business. And it's also a scalable business, so you also look at ways to scale it in the long term, and that's what you also need to be considering when you come up with a fee.
Very well explained. Thank you so much, especially about the pricing strategy that you mentioned.